pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you back here to White House, Texas, for this matchup in the UIL 5A area round on the Hornet Nation broadcast network as we welcome you to the Bill Fick Ford Lady Hornets countdown to first pitch tonight. One game to decide who advances on to the regional quarterfinals. Both of these teams regional quarterfinalists from a year ago. It's the makings of an exciting game. Two teams at 29 wins. Who gets the win number 30 on the night? You are going to find out here before long. Alongside of me is Luke Scott. I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Delighted you're spending your Friday with us wherever you may be. Luke, I mean, it's been a long road to get here for both of these teams, but Huntsville obviously coming in with a lot of moxie, coming off of two big wins against Texas High in the first round to set up another hotly contested matchup here in round two.
Yeah, it's two really good teams. You talk about it. Two of the best teams in the state in 5A. The eyes of 5A softball is on this one tonight, Carlos, and two of the perennial favorites to come out of the region for the state tournament in this second round. So a team that's much better than their potential exit will be leaving today, and especially in a one-game series. It all comes down to this, and anything can happen in a one-game series. So excited to get underway here shortly, and excited to see what this crowd is made of. Got some good juice here flowing early. Way before first pitch.
Yeah, both of these teams had to travel a good distance away. I mean, Melissa about 2 hours and 10 minutes away in northeast Dallas, and then, of course, Huntsville due south about 2.5 hours, and obviously dealing with a lot with all the rain that's been experienced in the Huntsville and Walker County area, having to navigate all of that as well has made things interesting, but either way, both of these teams, they are raring to go to see who advances on to the regional quarterfinals. You look back to last weekend for the Lady Hornets, winning big 10-0 in Game 1 of the bi-district round, taking down Texas High in that one, but only beating Texas High 4-1 in Game 2. It was a 3-run blast by J.J. Duke early on in that ball game that would keep things where they were throughout the entire game before a pitcher's duel ensued. You saw the debut of Emily Zunker on the season with that one, going 5 innings, collecting her first career varsity win. But when you look at tonight's ball game, you really think it's going to ride on the right arm and the right shoulder of the Lady Hornets ace, J.J. Duke.
Yeah, you got to think so, and especially of how good this Melissa Cardinals team is. I mean, they've run through their district and pretty much their whole entire season unscathed at 29, 2-1, and it's been largely to their bats and their excellent pitching as well. And they've just been one of those teams that when they get out in front early, they don't give it up. You look on their schedule, there's a bunch of 11-0, 10-0, 12-0 where they just hop on you early, and you just can't, struggle to get really any runs. And when this Melissa team is on its thing, they are a really tough team to beat. But Duke's a really good pitcher. That's the good thing that we got going, and we don't think, and personally, I don't think Melissa has seen a pitcher quite like Duke all year. So they got that going for them. So if you can get a few innings out of Duke unscathed, and if you can get through, 4, maybe 5, still with 0 runs on the board and give your offense a chance to get you something to help out with, I think Huntsville's, more in this than, you would think. So I'm excited. I think Huntsville's got a real shot in this one, and Melissa might be on the ropes today.
Absolutely. I mean, we talked about it, off the air. This is a kind of series where, a lot of people from the outside looking in, they look at Huntsville like, oh, they're just happy to be there in the area round with one of the top teams in the state. And Melissa, they're expected to be in the second round. They are not expected to be one-round exits. I mean, neither is Huntsville, but still, you look at Melissa. Yeah, I mean, you look at Melissa. I mean, just the experience that they bring, and despite being a young team, and then just what they've done in past years. Look at what they've done this year. Their 2 losses on their record is an 8-1 loss to Lovejoy in district play, and I believe their other one was in non-district. That was a 4-2 loss to Plano East in tournament play, who's a team that ended up 4th in their district. So you think this is the makings of what is going to be one of the most hotly contested matchups across all of 5A. Luke is right. The eyes of 5A are on this ball game tonight. These two teams here, they don't have as many common opponents. White House being one. Both of them played each other. Both played White House during the year. I believe it was a 5-2 win 4-2 win for Melissa and a 5-3 win for the Lady Hornets, being one of the only common opponents. I mean, yeah, they beat Waxahachie 18-0. Huntsville had a grinder of a game with Waxahachie, but you look at that, that's early tournament play. Teams still trying to find their footing at that point. So this is definitely going to be the makings of something big. This is the 4th straight year the Lady Hornets have faced someone different in the area round. In 2021, it was Forney. In 2022, it was Royce City, who's now in 6A. Last year, of course, district mate of Melissa, Lucas Lovejoy, and now, of course, the Melissa Cardinals. They've seen a lot of great talent in this area round where they find themselves 2-1 in series competed in the area round, but this is the first time in our time of broadcasting Huntsville Lady Hornet softball that it has been tonight will be decided in one game. Who does that play to the advantage to in this situation?
Man, it's really tough because, I mean, obviously Huntsville was actually pulling for the one-game series, and they flipped for it and they got it, whereas Melissa was hoping for the 3 games. So, I don't know, it just kind of depends. The thing about it is that, you know, when you have a one game, it favors more towards the underdog, just assuming, you know, that there's a little less variability, or a little bit, more variability of what can actually happen. And, you know, Melissa just has a really bad day. You know, there you go. But the same goes to Huntsville. If Huntsville's not on it early, this could be looking like a thrashing on the other side for Melissa. So, you know, it really just depends on what side of the coin you're on. I don't know if it favors either team. I'd say maybe it favors Huntsville a little bit more, just because of the pitching situation that Huntsville's in. You know, as well as Hammond and Zunker have done in the past this year, with Zunker getting her first win last time out, that's just not going to work against Melissa. And the quality of these players, the amount of Division I and Power 5 commits really on this Melissa team. You know, once they see, you know, you see a Duke a couple of times, you know, you like their chances. But if you're seeing Duke, you know, 2, 3 times in a series, you know, that just favors the hitter more and more and more. One game, you know, it more favors, you know, the pitcher. But on the other hand, it's the same thing with Melissa. You're only going to see their one pitcher. You see what their pitcher, you know, more times, you're going to get more comfortable hitting her. So, you know, it's a coin flip. It really is. I'd say Huntsville a little bit, but, you know, you're splitting hairs really at that, Carlos.
Talking with a lot of people, this is one of the first times that Huntsville may have been considered to be the underdog in a ball game like this, despite being 29 wins on the year. Melissa's done the same thing. You can make the argument, Melissa hasn't seen, you know, really talented pitching and hitting in over a month and a half. But at the end of the day, both of these teams are in the area round for one reason and one reason only. They got here on their talent alone. And that's what's going to carry them through this ball game tonight. It's going to be an interesting matchup between Alex Starr, the Michigan State commit for Melissa, and, of course, Charlton commit for the Lady Hornets, J.J. Duke. Let's step aside and take a quick break. More to come when we come back here to White House on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion hitter, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports on the Bill Fick Ford countdown to first pitch. Time for our Coaches Convo, brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. I spoke with the head honcho herself, head coach Morgan Bryan, just a little bit ago here in White House to get her thoughts on this ball game tonight. First time in her tenure here in Huntsville, she's gone to a one-game playoff in the postseason. We talked about how the thought process of that went and how big of this one is tonight. Winner advancing to the regional quarterfinals. Time for your Coaches Convo, brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. Here on the Bill Fick Ford Lady Hornets countdown to first pitch in our Coaches Convo with head coach Morgan Bryan. Just Morgan Bryan today, as this is a huge ball game today in the area round of the UIL 5A playoffs. Coach, just overall outlook on the week and preparation for this game against Melissa today.
I'm really proud of the way that our girls prepped this week. They know the assignment. They understood what's going on. And basically, they wanted it. You know, I had kids coming to me all week long about how we're going to just go ahead and we're going to start prepping. We're going to look at this. We're going to try and find more. We're going to try and find more. So they really looked, and I mean, I had a couple kids come to me with different film that I hadn't seen, which is awesome. So that means that they wanted it bad because they're obviously doing their homework on it. And then, you know, you have those kids who show up for practice and you can just tell that they wanted it this week. So I'm really just proud of our work ethic and the way that we came into practice and the way that we worked hard and prepared.
Starting on the offensive side, you're going up against the pitcher, obviously a Power 5 commit, but you've seen a lot of great talent throughout the year. Just how do you approach her at the plate compared to, you know, someone else you may have seen overall through the year?
Pitchers are pitchers. I've got one of those too. But at the same time, I've seen some really great pitching this year. My girls have too. You know, we played against Katy, who's the #1 team in 6A and in the nation in 6A. We played Barbers Hill, which honestly I think some of their pitching is probably the best that I've seen in the state. And then, of course, we've played throughout a really tough district with great pitching as well too. So, you know, pitching is pitching. It's going to be there, and you're going to look for it. And we're excited to see a good pitcher and have a good ball game.
How big is it for you guys to have some familiarity with this ball game? You come to White House quite often with being a district mate with them for 2 years, and then you were just here last week with Texas High. How big is that for you?
I mean, it's comfortable to us because of the fact that we're kind of used to it at this point. It's a neutral place for us as well, too, being in the fact that we're probably one of the most southern teams in our region. But just being able to come here and kind of know the facility, know the way that it plays, and just kind of bear down, that's what we're looking for.
An offense for Melissa that's obviously very loaded, especially with, you know, young players that are hitting the ball very well. Just what are you going to be looking at JJ to try and slow that down?
Absolutely. You know, we've talked about it. We said they're a great hitting team. No shade to them at all. They've been hitting the ball really well all throughout the year and playing really well as a team in general. So we look for them to have a great game with us, and we look for them to put the ball in play. And, you know, that's going to happen. When you see great hitting, you know that they're going to put the ball in play. It's how we can control them as a defense.
You have 6 seniors who are trying to keep their season alive after tonight, with this being a one-game. The first time in the 4 years we've been covering y'all that's been a one-game playoff. Just how much you can be leaning on that experience to help you aid to a win tonight?
I think we've leaned on it all week long, and I think we'll continue to lean towards it today as we go into this game. You know, they've stepped up to the plate this week, and they've really chose to lead their team and lead their teammates in the right direction, and I think that that's huge for them, and it shows that they want it and that they want to be the leaders tonight in this scenario, and they want the ball in their hands.
And then lastly, of course, keys to the game brought to you by Bill Fig Ford. Let's just say point blank, how do you get it done to get to the third round?
You fight every single pitch, every single out, every single play. That's really the bottom line. I mean, you just got to fight. You got to keep going, and when it gets tough, you fight some more.
There you have it. The keys to the game brought to you by Bill Fig Ford. No bull, just good deals. Morgan, thanks for your time. Best of luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion hitter, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, ksam1017.com.
At Mid-South Fiber Internet, we understand the importance of quality service.
We don't just work here, we live here too.
Helping our communities any way we can.
Connecting communities one line at a time.
Working around the clock for you.
We are committed to service.
Committed to our communities.
We are committed to you.
Mid-South Fiber Internet. Local, reliable service you can count on. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com.
Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
Welcome you back, ladies and gentlemen, here to White House, Texas in the UIL 5A area round on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Carlos Zimmermann here with you. Alongside of me is Luke Scott on the Bill Fick Ford countdown to first pitch. We already got Morgan Bryan's keys to the game. Luke, let's get your keys to the game for this evening's one.
First thing you got to do is just have fun. In this type of game and these types, you can easily psych yourself out. You got to come in here, be calm. In a second round matchup, come in, stay calm, play your own game, and just take care. Playing good defense. If you can play good defense and limit to Melissa to not much, you stand a good chance. And offensively, just picking your pitches. You're going up against a good quality pitcher here. If you can just stay calm and pick your spots well and don't swing anything that is junk, and not try to be a hero, just good at bats, you'll stand a good chance in this one if you're Huntsville.
Absolutely. Folks, apologies. The feed dropped right now, but probably good that it dropped now than not during the ball game. We're getting that fixed for you as we speak. That's your Bill Fick Ford keys to the ball game here tonight between the Huntsville Lady Hornets and the Melissa Lady Cardinals. It's got the makings of an exciting ball game tonight for both of these programs. Both teams, again, like we mentioned, at 29 wins on the season. One of these teams will get to win number 30 once tonight comes to an end. Who will it be? We're going to find out here before long. Let's step aside and take one break. We'll get you one more break. We'll get your starting lineups brought to you by Bill Fick Ford when we come back.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
At Mid-South Fiber Internet, we understand the importance of quality service.
We don't just work here, we live here too.
Helping our communities any way we can.
Connecting communities one line at a time.
Working around the clock for you.
We are committed to service.
Committed to our communities.
We are committed to you.
Mid-South Fiber Internet. Local, reliable service you can count on. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com.
Welcome you back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Bill Fick Ford countdown to first pitch for this evening's ball game tonight between Huntsville and Melissa. The final thing of business that we have for you guys is to give you tonight's starting lineup for the Lady Hornets, brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. Here's how it looks. J.J. Duke will lead things off doing the pitching tonight. Batting second and playing at third base is Eris McHale. Batting third and doing the catching is number 9, Katie Von Rosenberg. Batting fourth, the designated player, number 5, Emily Zunker. Batting fifth, second baseman, number 3, Callie Klawinski. Batting sixth and playing in left field, number 17, Jazz Enriquez. Batting seventh will be Callie's sister at first base, Chloe Klawinski. Batting eighth and doing the shortstop play tonight, Chloe Sanders. And batting ninth and playing in right field, number 13, Riley Hammond. Flex player tonight for the Lady Hornets is the center fielder in Valerie Martin. A very potent lineup for the Lady Hornets. Luke, They're going to need to put together a clean game on really all fronts for them to come away with a W tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have to. I mean, you're just looking at this Melissa team and their hitting stats this year, Carlos. They have really been able to hit the ball, granted, against some more sketchy pitching, maybe, if you will. But still, they've been able to take care of business when they've needed to. And you're right, you just got to take care of business on your own end and play a good ball game. Discipline. Discipline's going to be huge in the base running. Going to have to run the bases really well. Don't be too conservative, but you can't be too aggressive against this outfield. They can really throw the ball. Just a really disciplined team here in Melissa. You're going to have to take care of.
Now we'll get a look at Melissa's starting lineup for this evening's ball game. Leading off and playing in center field will be number 3, Emily Johnson. Batting second and playing at third base will be Kennedy Bradley. Batting third and playing at shortstop, Kagan Crabtree, the University of Texas commit. Batting cleanup and doing the catching behind the plate, Hutton Adrian. Batting fifth and playing in left field will be Paisley Needham. Batting sixth and playing over at second base will be Amari Bradford. Batting seventh, the designated player tonight, Rihanna Wheeler. Batting eighth and playing over at first base will be, let me make sure I got this right, number 55, Isabel Gonzalez. Batting ninth will be in right field tonight, Hattie Winter, and doing the pitching tonight as the flex player is going to be number 21, Alex Starr. That's the starting lineup for the Melissa Cardinals as we get ready for this one tonight. All right, we've set the table for you, ladies and gentlemen. We will see who comes away with the win tonight. Melissa versus Huntsville coming your way next.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station. This broadcast is copyrighted by KSAM Sports for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transitions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. The following is a presentation of KSAM Sports.
On a picture-perfect night just to the southeast of Dallas, we welcome you to White House, Texas on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, presented by our friends at Wiesner of Huntsville. It's the UIL 5A area round, one game to decide who advances to the regional quarterfinals. It's the Huntsville Lady Hornets and the Melissa Lady Cardinals. Live from the Wiesner Huntsville broadcast booth alongside of Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Thanks for spending your Friday evening with us wherever you may be tuning in from tonight. We thank you so much for being with us. It is going to be an exciting ball game tonight here in the area round. One game to decide who's off to the regional quarterfinals. Luke, final thoughts before we begin?
Just ready to get going, Carlos. Exciting game here in the second round. Always one of the toughest rounds. You always feel like if you can get through the second, you can find your way deep into the playoffs. Doesn't matter what sport, it always kind of feels like that. And here we are once again.
And off we go. One game to decide a third round berth. Huntsville looking to get there for the third time in 4 years. Can they do it tonight? Alex Starr to the circle for the Melissa Lady Cardinals. J.J. Duke to the box. And we are underway in White House, Texas. And it's ball one from Alex Starr to start this evening's game. Alex Starr boasting a sub-1 ERA on the year, just underneath of it. 23-1 on the year. An incredible pitcher as Duke fouls off the 1-0 to make it 1-1. JJ, of course, best hitter on this team. 2 home runs in the series against Texas High last week here in White House, 1-1. Fouled off. Alex Starr, of course, on her way to Michigan State. Following next year, only a junior. 1-2 on the way. Duke pokes it through the right side, a hit. Past the downstretched arm of Amari Bradford, and a good start for Huntsville.
That's a great way to start right there. Opposite field and almost like a punch, if you will, of a golf turn. Just punching out there to the right and getting through.
And now a chance for Eris McHale to keep it going. Obviously the bunt sign is going to be on here to try and get Duke into scoring position at second base. And McHale's been one of the more proponents of being able to lay the bunt down in this lineup. There it is, but it does go foul for strike 1. Melissa lines up defensively like this, left to right in the outfield, Paisley Needham as well. She's in left, out in center field, Emily Johnson, and out in right is going to be Hattie Winter, and we'll get the rest of that defensive alignment in just a moment as we're ready to go for the 0-1 pitch. Oh, 1 to McHale, squares around again, but that one fouled back to the net. Now the bunt sign will probably be taken away. Around the horn on the infield, Kennedy Bradley is in the hot corner at third. Over at short is the Texas commit Kagan Crabtree. Over at second base will be Amari Bradford. And at first base, Isabel Gonzalez, and the battery mate for Alex Starr tonight is, Hutton Adrian. Ball 1 to McHale.
Doesn't look like Starr like that call. I think it was outside, though.
Just a little. 1-2 count on Eris McHale. Duke on at first base. The 1-2 on the way. McHale chases a high rise ball. 1 away.
Now batting number 9, Katie Von Rosenberg.
As Von Rosenberg digs to the plate, your umpiring crew tonight, Dustin McCoy calling balls and strikes behind the plate. At first base, John Penn. At second, Darren Guthrie. And at third is Bill Cook. Von Rosenberg had a home run in the bi-district round against Texas High. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch, Starr. Von Rosenberg takes for a ball. I think one key tonight for the Lady Hornets on offense is going to be being able to lay off that pitch that's ducking up and away, that rise ball. McHale chased at 1, but Von Rosenberg also very well disciplined when she needs to be. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, an interesting thing is here, a freshman behind the plate catching, so might be actually susceptible to running on her.
1-1 from Starr. Catches the corner, strike 2. And a great delegation here for both of these teams. Each had to make the 2-hour-plus drive here to White House. A gorgeous night. About 79, 80 degrees here at first pitch. 1 on, 1 out. Rosenberg chases the rise ball, but got a piece of it. Huntsville in the area round for the 4th consecutive year, their first time meeting Melissa at a 13-5A. Starr toes the slab, and the 1-2 on the way. Von Rosenberg swing and a miss. 2 down in the inning for Zunker.
And it's going at her with heat. Just couldn't catch up to that last strike. Got to find a way to compact that swing a little bit and put the bat to the ball and put it in play.
Zunker puts it in play in foul ground, and it will drop in foul away from Isabel Gonzalez. No balls and 1 strike. Zunker, we talked about her in the pregame. Stepped into the circle for the Lady Hornets in Game 2 of the bi-district round. Picked up the win, went 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 strikeout, and only the 1 run. Tonight she steps in as the DP for the Lady Hornets, trying to jump off of what J.J. Duke started the inning with. 0-1. Zunker slaps it to the right side, base hit. Duke will go second to third. The play will go to third, throw too late. Runners at the corners, and 2 out for the Lady Hornets and Callie Klawinski.
Lefty pulling that one into right field. That's what you like to see. You had a Zunker, one of the leaders of this team. And the senior leaves, and another senior comes into the box.
That's the thing about this order. You have 5 seniors right at the top of the lineup.
It's just a lot of experience and a lot of game time you got to go up against right here if you're Melissa, and it's something scary to think about.
Runners at the corners, 2 out, Klawinski. Ball 1 inside.
Think about it. You see Star pitching, and she throws some pretty good heat to it, but what comes in fast goes out quick too, and you saw 2 of those with Duke and Zunker. Just a good compact swing there from Zunker, moving that runner over to third.
1-0 on the way. Oh, it hits Callie Klawinski, and the bases are loaded. Chance here for the Lady Hornets to strike early on Melissa, and it'll be Jazz Enriquez, the junior left fielder. And I know Duke over there at third base, she is itching and burning to come to the plate.
And a pitch like that, you got now kind of worried about a pass ball if you're Melissa. And that was way inside.
Not a deep backstop here in White House. As there you go, there's a pitch low for ball 1. Enriquez trying to try and bust this one open early, batting .400 on the year. 1-0 pitch from Alex Starr. It's up there for a strike. Just broke back over the plate at the end. I mean, Alex Starr's a 4-pitch repertoire. He's got the drop ball, the rise, the curve, and the change. Can mix and match with the best of them. Bases juiced, 1-1 count, 2 away, top 1 in White House. Enriquez fouls that one off.
That was a home run swing right there from Enriquez.
And you don't need that.
Oh, that's just not going to cut it here against this Melissa pitcher, Starr. Got to keep it compact and.
1-2. Just downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alex Starr wondering where that one was. I mean, if you're Enriquez here, you stay disciplined. A walk works the same. You get the run. 2-2. Enriquez stays alive.
Now, walk is all right, but you want to hit. A hit, you think, maybe you could get 1, at least, 2. Depending on where it is with Zunker's speed. Still nursing that knee. Just kind of depends.
Another 2-2. Enriquez chases it. Ball goes to the backstop. Enriquez is going to reach. Huntsville in front.
That'll work too. That's not the way you draw it up, but you get a big run here early in the first for Huntsville. And keeps the inning going, and that's exactly what I said with that wild pitch. I mean, just got behind. Now that's technically a strikeout without the out.
They did not have the throwdown, and I really just think Hutton Adrian lost sight of where the ball ended up.
Yeah, it took a wicked hop.
Chloe Klawinski. At the plate. We've seen our fair wicked set of hops in this round.
I mean, it just hopped right on that left side, top left side corner of the plate if you're looking at it from the back, and it just shot right up. And Poor Adrian just didn't have any look to it.
Chance for the Lady Hornets to try and get something here with your 7-hole hitter, Chloe Klowinski. 0-1. Doesn't chase. Inside, ball 1.
I've liked how Huntsville has approached this, though. The Lady Hornets are staying disciplined with their at-bats. They're not swinging, really. That was the first bad swing we've seen all today, and it ended up getting you a run, but there from Enriquez. But
Stars 1-1. Inside. Kennedy Bradley with a word of encouragement to Alex Starr. Huntsville on top, hearing this lone game of the area round. In a game that was, you may expect to be low scoring. Any kind of run in the first is huge. 2-1 pitch, Chloe Klowinski up the gut. Alex Starr will throw to home plate to end the inning, but Huntsville does get on top first on a strikeout from Jazz Enriquez, but she reaches on a drop third strike to put Huntsville on top 1-0 through half an inning. J.J. Duke will go to the circle. We'll talk about her when we come back.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Through half an inning here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports on the KSAM YouTube channel. Alongside Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Want to remind you, this broadcast and this entire playoff run for the Lady Hornets is presented by Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line. And by our friends at Mid-South Fiber Internet, local company, local people, local service. Huntsville with a 1-0 advantage. 2 hits in the last inning from J.J. Duke and Emily Zunker. And Jazz Enriquez reaching on a drop third strike with the bases loaded
Emily Johnson.
to give them the early advantage, 1-0. But we go to the bottom of the first, and we get our first looks at J.J. Duke as Emily Johnson will take ball 1 outside. And this is a potent lineup for the Melissa Cardinals, led by Cassie Crabtree. 1-0 to Johnson. Down low again. But you look to J.J. Duke here. It's been nothing but stellar for the Lady Hornets. 18-4. And a 1.9 ERA. 2 balls, no strikes. Johnson, another all low. That's the last thing you want to do is walk the leadoff batter.
Yeah, leadoff walks really hurt you.
Puts one over the zone for strike 1. Emily Johnson on the air, batting .531, a pair of long balls and 18 RBIs. Ahead in the count, 3-1. JJ lays it over the zone again to run it full. Three balls, 2 strikes, bottom first, 1-0 Huntsville. It's low for ball 4.
Yeah, leadoff walks, those really hurt. I mean, all 4 of those, not really even close.
Now batting number 24.
It's a good way to battle back from a 3-0 count, but you got to find a way to put one of the first 2 across.
Kennedy Bradley to the plate, the sophomore for the Cardinals. .558 on the year, 18 home runs, 59 RBIs. A heavy hitter sitting deep in the box with 1 on and nobody out, and Duke goes downstairs again, but no chase. I mean, this is one of these things you can't be afraid to attack. Make them beat you. 1-0. Ropes it down the left field line. Foul. Bradley gives it a ride down the left field line, but luckily for her, it does end up in foul territory. Run the count even at 1-1. And this is a Melissa team that doesn't strike out often. 94 strikeouts amongst their offense. 1-1 on the way. Bradley fouls it back.
That's the first rise ball we've seen right there out of Duke.
Bradley on the air has only struck out 7 times to the plate. Doesn't happen very often. Emily Johnson on at first after the free pass. JJ ahead, 1-2. Pop foul again. And it will end up here in the crowd.
And if we're in the crowd, though, you got to catch that ball.
Yeah, you do.
Went back the same pitch there, too. Two rise balls in a row.
You go to her a third time, you got to leave it higher. Maybe hope to get her fish at
That
it.
or you go down low.
1-2. Goes way high. Von Rosenberg can't keep it at the plate. Johnson scoots to second. Well, she did what I thought was going to happen, but left it a bit too high for Von Rosenberg to keep it at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the tying run in scoring position at second. JJ going through the signs, gets the one she likes. 2-2. Just outside, ball 3.
Yeah, it's a good pitch, just a little outside, and depending on how this at-bat goes here, whatever happens, might want to get a mound visit here quickly, try to settle down Duke.
All she needs is just an ounce of momentum to go her direction. Payoff. Popped up. Allie Klawinski, 1 out. Big out number 1 for the Lady Hornets. We'll turn it over to the future Texas Longhorn, Kagan Crabtree. This girl, let me tell you, she is stellar. Batting .602 on the year, 17 home runs, 49 RBIs. Coach's daughter. JJ's first pitch to her on the night is a changeup that finds the zone for strike 1. Gutsy going to the off speed to such a heavy batter, but Crabtree was not ready for it.
Yeah, that's a nasty pitch, and she hadn't pitched that all night, has she?
No. Goes to the 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. Crabtree well out in front of that one.
Yeah, a little mind games there. You slow it down and then attack her up high. A large strike zone here, 6 foot tall.
No balls, 2 strikes, runner at second. Crabtree spoils and fouls it back. Again, Huntsville in front, 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. A runner at second, the tying run, Emily Johnson. Crabtree at the plate. Behind J.J. Duke, 0-2 with 1 out. Up high, ball 1.
It's a good waist pitch right there from Duke. I feel like if you pitch that high ball, there's not much that's going to go wrong with that. She swings at it great. It's a strikeout. If not, you still got some pitches to work with.
1-2. Swing and a miss. First affordable plumbing strikeout on the night for J.J. Duke, 2 away.
Now batting number 25, Hutton Adrian.
With guts there showing from the Tarleton State commit right there.
Striking out a future Longhorn. And now Hutton Adrian, freshman catcher for the Melissa Cardinals with 1 on and 2 out. Ball 1 outside. And Emily Johnson got on via the walk.
I mean, it really is pick your poison, though, with this Melissa lineup.
Indeed. 1-0. Adrian fights that one into center field, down for a hit. Martin to play it, but that'll tie the game. Adrian will get in over to second with a single and advancing on over there, and we are tied at 1.
Good hit right there. Went back to that off speed and shot it right back up to the middle.
Huntsville not able to get out of the inning without the damage. Courtesy runner coming on here for Melissa will be Riley Fagan.
Base number 50, Riley Fagan.
And that will turn it over to Paisley
10,
Needham.
Paisley Needham.
Needham on the year, only batting .368. 2 home runs, 23 RBIs. The bigger thing for Melissa is that they have the go-ahead run in scoring position, but still 2 out. Let me tell you one thing, Luke. They got some tall girls on this roster.
They are all super tall.
Tied at 1. Needham takes ball 1. See how these pitchers decide to settle in after one time through the order as Needham takes strike 1.
The catchers were both playing really big roles today here. Von Rosenberg and Adrian.
Fouled back by Needham.
2 potent lineups for both teams. Catchers got to be on their games today.
You know, the pitcher can only do so much. The catcher's the one that calls the game.
That's right. That's right.
1 ball, 2 strikes here on Paisley Needham. Foul yet again.
He's behind it.
8, 9, and 1 will come to the plate for the Lady Hornets in the top of the second inning. Chloe Sanders, Riley Hammond, and J.J. Duke. 1 on, and the 1-2 again. Needham, half swing, but got a chunk of it. Needham fighting off some good pitches here. And another 1-2 from Duke. Needham, a little floater on the infield over the head of Duke, and Needham's going to reach. A tough play for J.J. Duke to make on just a high little floater. The inning will continue. To Amari Bradford.
Now batting number 11.
Tough play to make for anyone. It's right there in between shortstop and the pitching circle, and Duke obviously in their follow through. Tough to make an adjustment, getting right back into it like that. Just over the top of her head.
Bradford a swing and a miss. Home run swing there, but came up empty.
You gotta get ahead of this count right here if you're Duke, and only get away with the 1 run scored against here from Melissa.
Runners at the corners in the 0-1. Strike 2.
Here comes the patented 0-2 rise ball. Duke's made a killing out of all year.
JJ shakes off 1 pitch and now gets the one she likes. 0-2 on the way. Went down low. And a courtesy runner and Riley Fagan now at third. Paisley Needham on it first in a tie game, 1-1. Duke trying to get out of the inning. 1-2 on the way. Just down low, and be a no contest on that one. Needham scoots on over to second.
Two pitches really not close there.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Bradford takes ball 3. Duke trying to battle back here and avoid loading the bases. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Damage limited at 1. 2 strikeouts in the inning for J.J. Duke, but we are tied at 1 as we go to the top of the second. The 8-9-1 for the Lady Hornets coming to the plate when we come back.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion hitter, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the cap movement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Through 1 inning here in White House on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. 8-9-1 to the plate for the Lady Hornets. We do want to remind you, though, tonight's broadcast is brought to you by our friends at Bill Fick Ford, no bull, just good deals, and by our friends at Affordable Plumbing Incorporated, serving Walker County and other surrounding counties since 2000.
Leading off the top of the second, number 18.
It'll be Chloe Sanders. After the Lady Hornets put up 7 batters to the plate in the top of the first against Alex Starr. Take us here to the top of the second inning, and Sanders starts her off with a little bloop on the infield. Crabtree, 1 pitch, 1 out.
In an inning that seemed just would never end there for both teams in the first. Quick first out here in the top of the first from Melissa. Or top of the second.
Yep, top second. 1 out here for Riley Hammond. Starr starts her off with ball 1. Riley Hammond on the air batting .254, but has been very decent at drawing walks. 10 of them on the year. 1-0 from Starr. Again outside, 2-0. I would argue one of the more disciplined bats in the lineup.
Yeah, for sure.
The Lady Hornets. She knows her role in the 9 spot.
Any way you can turn that lineup over.
2-0. Swing and a miss.
That was a ball right there. I mean, we could easily be looking at a 3-0 count right now. Obviously 2-0, you want to swing.
Two balls, 1 strike. Tie, ball 3.
Went back to the same pitch there Starr did from Melissa and Hammond. No swing.
Tried to get her to chase. No dice. 3 balls, 1 strike. Starr delivers ball 4. A 5-pitch walk to bring J.J. Duke to the plate. 11th walk drawn this year by Riley Hammond.
Let's go! Right here, Jay! You got it, babe! Let's go!
And that's Tina Hammond that you hear in our crowd mic, her daughter at first base.
Right here, boy! Let's go!
And a chance for J.J. Duke to make something happen here early, but she pops it up. Trying to fight it here. It's going to be caught by Hutton Adrian for the second out. Two out in the inning for Eris McHale. Well, that's the thing you can't do against Alex Starr. You can't press.
Killer. That's a killer.
McHale 0 for 1, struck out her first time.
Let's go, kid! Right here! Hey, come on, Eris, you gotta hit now!
Ball 1.
That's 4 pitches, all up and in. Or some up and in, some up and outside. Duke was missing low in that first. Missing high right here.
Runs outside. 2 balls, no strikes on Eris McHale. Get Hammond on it first, on with a 1-out walk. Swing and a miss. Seen a lot of swings and misses induced by both pitchers so far.
Come on, kid, I believe in you. Let's go.
2-1. Swing and a miss again. Doesn't quite have that timing.
Yeah, just missing it.
The swing's level. It's right with it. Just a tad, maybe over it.
Come on, work.
Tie ball 3. Well, one thing's for certain, they're not going to let the umpires decide this game. Dustin McCoy has been consistent on both sides through an inning and a half.
Yeah, it's been a tight zone all night.
Payoff. Swing and a miss. 1 left for Huntsville in the top of the second inning. It'll be the 7, 8, and 9 for the Lady Cardinals that will come to the plate in the bottom of the second, tied at 1 here in White House.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner Chevrolet in Huntsville. If you've been looking for a great deal, don't look any further than Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville. Come get a crew cab $1,500 truck and take up to $10,000 off the MSRP. We have Chevy Trax as low as $20,995. Do you want to go all electric? We have the all-new Bolt EV, Bolt EUV, and the Chevy Blazer. Do you need a heavy-duty truck? We've got 3/4 tons and 1 tons in stock ready for you to take home now. Some restrictions may apply, so hurry to Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville and take advantage of these great deals and great inventory, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Through 1.5 on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, tied at 1 in the area round of the UIL 5A playoffs. Alongside Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Thanks for spending your Friday evening with us, wherever you may be. It is 7, 8, and 9 coming to the plate here for the Melissa Cardinals, after Huntsville left one on in the top half of the second inning. Rihanna Wheeler to the plate.
16, Rihanna Wheeler.
Wheeler on the year, batting 386, 8 home runs, 29 RBIs. And like we've talked about all night, a very potent lineup for Melissa. And she starts off with a 1-pitch ground out to Chloe Klawinski.
So the top of the second and the bottom of the second end in 1-pitch outs. First pitch, both outs.
Pop up by Chloe Sanders to start the top of the second, and now the ground out for Rihanna Wheeler will set it up for the first baseman, Isabel Gonzalez. She bats .320, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs. 1 out. Pitch, strike 1. Gonzalez takes ball 1.
So in Melissa's starting lineup, they only have 1 player that bats under 300. Am I looking at this right?
Yeah, 9-hole hitter Winter. 1-1. Gonzalez laces it into right, down for a hit. 1 on and 1 out. 9-hole batter now to the plate in Hattie Winter.
Now batting number 1, Hattie Winter.
Yeah, batting .256. She's the only one in this lineup without a home run. And 9 RBIs. 1 on, 1 out for the Cardinals. Strike 1.
Only 7 strikeouts on the year, though, so it doesn't strike out much.
She puts it in play. This entire roster puts it in play as Winter lays down the bunt. Chloe Klawinski will throw to first to get the out. Sacrifice successful for Melissa to move Gonzalez to second, but more importantly for the Lady Hornets, that's 2 out in the inning, but the lineup card turns back to the top. Emily Johnson, who walked her first time up.
Yeah, I think that's exactly her job right there in that 9-hole. Move that runner over and turn the lineup over back to the top.
She slid going into first to just try and get on for Johnson. 2 out in the inning. Johnson takes ball 1. And Johnson worked a 5-pitch walk in the bottom of the first inning. The 1-0. Johnson slaps it to left. Enriquez running in on it, makes the catch. They had her played just perfectly. Added a little dive at the end for extra points from the Russian judge. We're through 2 here in White House. Tied at 1. Huntsville's heart of the order come to the plate when we return.
Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
Through 2 full on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Alongside Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Scoreline the same. 1 run on 2 hits and no errors for both of these teams thus far tonight as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. The Lady Hornets coming to the plate, 3, 4, and 5. Katie von Rosenberg will start it off. And how paramount is it here, Luke, that Huntsville continues to put people on base?
Well, of course, it's the most important, Carlos. You know, when you get traffic on the bases, that can really throw off a pitcher and whatever regiment that they go through each and every day. You can actually see Melissa sending a pitcher to the bullpen right now.
That's their other arm that they have in their bullpen.
Star?
Star's in the circle.
Oh, what am I looking at?
I believe that's Natalie Smith.
Yeah.
The other option they have, or actually Eloisa Mays, my mistake. Let me tell you, that girl, Eloisa Mays, she's got a wicked crow hop. Can play havoc with a batter if they go to her tonight at some point.
So explain what that is, Carlos.
I will in a moment as von Rosenberg takes strike 1.
For those that don't know.
For those that don't know, I mean, you see what a lot of baseball players do when they release that ball and that little extra hop that they take at the end of that pitch. She kicks that leg very high and then comes down at the edge of that circle.
Timing.
It's all about timing. Von Rosenberg got ahead 2-0, now count even at 2-2. Emily Zunker in the on-deck circle, 1 for 1 with a single.
Just got to think, with these 2 excellent pitchers we're seeing today, those big innings are going to be at a premium.
2-2. Downstairs, ball 3. You know, watching them in practice this week, they were just so locked in. It seemed like they just, every single one of them, 1 through 9, into the bench. They want this one tonight. Payoff from Starr. Oh, von Rosenberg chased it. It skips to the backstop, and von Rosenberg's going to reach on another drop 3rd strike.
That's the same thing. It hit that same spot. Last one, there when it was Enriquez, it popped straight up. That one just skirted right behind her.
Emily Zunker.
Zunker to the plate, 1 for 1, singled.
Yeah, you'll take it.
Her last time to the plate. Yeah, you get on base any way you can. Huntsville with early traffic. Von Rosenberg will stay on base, not being lifted for a courtesy runner as Zunker pulls the bunt back, and now the ball squirts away again from Adrian, and now you take the double play away.
You think that the pitching matchup might favor Huntsville, because of Melissa just not seeing the type of quality pitcher Duke is, and you gotta like the catching matchup too if you're Huntsville with von Rosenberg.
You got a freshman
senior compared to the freshman. Yeah, exactly.
1-0 to Zunker. It's ball 2 again, and that one mere inches from squirting away again from Adrian. Huntsville's go-ahead run in scoring position at second base. Don't let von Rosenberg fool you. She's got some wheels over there. We've seen it. 2-0. Pop foul.
Not reaching for that one. That was
ball 3 probably.
Outside for a ball, yeah. A couple times now we've seen the Lady Hornets just swinging no matter what right there on the 2-0 count. Which, I mean, it's the full green light, so you don't blame them. But
2-1. Zunker goes well into right center field, but will hang up there in center for the Melissa Cardinals, 1 away.
A good throw there, keeping the runner at second, Von Rosenberg. Not challenging it.
Now batting, number 3, Callie Cole.
Good swing there for Zunker, just a little underneath it.
That's a little bit more pure. Might have a chance of getting down, but 1 out in the inning. Callie Klawinski to the plate. Worked the walk her last time up. Or sorry, hit by the pitch. Hit by the pitch.
Let's go, 3. Come on now.
Huntsville looking for that timely hit. Can they get it from one of their seniors? 4-year starter for the Lady Hornets. Like her teammate, JJ. 0-1. Winsky tries to lay down the bunt, but it is foul.
Yeah, not the best attempt there.
I mean, if that's any more pure contact, that's popped right up into the air.
Pretty inside, too.
I'd have a chance of hitting her again.
Yeah.
0-2. Lewinsky, a little floater, and down for a base hit. They're going to hold Von Rosenberg at third base. It's runners at the corners and 1 out.
Hey, 0-2 count. And gets kind of sawed off there inside, but finds a way just to poke it. Right there, shallow and left. Now Enriquez, another big-time moment. Already has an RBI.
With a drop third strike.
Hey, you'll take it. I mean,
yeah.
In playoffs, you don't care how they come. You just care about how the score. You don't care about how you get it.
Enriquez just got a piece of it, man. That one, I think, also jammed her.
It's the age-old expression in golf. There's no pictures in scorecards. So there's no picture on the scoreboard out there either.
Nope. Again, big opportunity for the Lady Hornets here. Runners at the corners, only 1 out. Deep fly ball could plate Von Rosenberg. 0-1 Enriquez squaring around ball, but she popped it up. A diving grab. And Rosenberg got a bit off the bag, but head coach Morgan Bryan's going to walk over here to Dustin McCoy and ask a question. Oh, we're going to have a meeting here with our umpires. I'm not certain.
Let's see if we can get on the replay. Just looking at us.
Yeah, baseball on.
Crap. Come on, man.
See if I can get Anthony Bryan over here to clarify what it would be. Are they going to say, would they call interference?
I think they were contesting that she actually caught it there, and I'm looking at the replay. She got it.
She caught it.
It was close, but she got it.
Now batting number 2, Chloe Klawinski.
So 2 out in the inning now, but a chance for your freshman to try and break through.
Just don't like that call there to try to bunt. I just don't like that.
Lewinsky takes strike 1.
I mean, she, as well as Enriquez has been hitting it, I just don't like the call there from Coach Morgan to try to bunt.
And I know Von Rosenberg's got good wheels on the line, but you got to find a way to put that far away
Exactly.
from the plate as possible.
Exactly.
So there's no chance to get the runner. Oh, 1. Lewinsky fouls it off.
It's not like Huntsville's made a complete living off the bunt.
Took a risk there, just came up empty. Now Chloe Klawinski behind in the count here on Alex Starr. And the 2, 3, and 4 coming to the plate for Melissa in the bottom of the 3rd. Ball one outside. I'll draw the ire for the Cardinal faithful. He hasn't called that outside corner all night. Just got a piece of it.
Ooh, she was way late on it and just found a way to foul it off. I looked at the replay here off the delay, and it was outside. I mean, the fans here on either side don't really have much of a great angle at it. Of course, from this side it looks like it's down the middle, and on that side it maybe looks, inside.
The 1-2 again. Lewinsky, first base side. Gonzalez makes the play, 3 unassisted, ends the inning. Huntsville loses a big opportunity here in the top of the third to jump in front. We stay tied at 1. The heart of the order for Melissa is coming to the plate. We'll see if J.J. Duke sustains it when we come back.
At Mid-South Fiber Internet, we understand the importance of quality service.
We don't just work here, we live here too.
Helping our communities any way we can.
Connecting communities one line at a time.
Working around the clock for you.
We are committed to service.
Committed to our communities.
We are committed to you.
Mid-South Fiber Internet. Local, reliable service you can count on. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We're through 2.5. Huntsville and Melissa here in the area around tied at 1. And the heart of the order coming to the plate here for the Melissa Cardinals and Kennedy Bradley. She'll start things off. She's 0 for 1 with a pop-up.
Big ask here from Duke to get out of this one clean. Going right through the heart of the lineup, and no other place you'd rather be if you're Melissa than that 2-3-4.
Especially after the danger you avoided in the top half of the inning.
Yeah.
First pitch is hit well into right center field, back at the wall, and it's gone. Kennedy Bradley puts Melissa on front 2-1.
That was right over the batter's eye right there. 220. It probably went 224 maybe. Just snuck over.
Kennedy Bradley, that is home run number 19 of the regular season. That does put Melissa in front 2-1 here in the bottom of the third inning. Now the ever dangerous Kagan Crabtree. One on the way. Crabtree is swinging a miss. And for Huntsville, you can't let that home run phase you. It's just the one run. If you can keep this like that, you'll turn the lineup card to the top in the top of the fourth. Crabtree takes a ball inside. One-two. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of Kagan Crabtree. Third in the game, brought to you by Affordable Plumbing for J.J. Duke. There's one out.
It's a good nerve settler right there, too. If you're Duke, you give up the one pitch at-bat home run and go right back at the next at-bat. Pretty easily there. Stress-free.
Here's Hutton Adrian, one out, nobody on. Strike one.
And I talked about it throughout the year, stress-free outs. Now you're not battling from behind, and you can get ahead of the count and dictate of what you want to do with it if you're Duke. Those are critical in this type of matchup.
1 hit right back up the gut for a hit. Adrian 2 for 2 tonight, 1 on and 1 out. And we'll turn it over to Paisley Needham. Courtesy runner again will lift Adrian from the game.
Now batting number 10, Paisley Needham.
Double play depth on the infield for the Lady Hornets. Needham got on with a hit. Her last time to the plate. Little blooper on the infield that just got over the outstretched glove of J.J. Duke. One 0 on the way. Fouled back by Needham. Melissa in front, 2-1. Needham fouls off another. Still a lot of ball to be played tonight here in this lone game of the area round. One, 2 to Needham. Just got a chunk of it.
And it really is a tricky backstop back here, isn't it?
It
it's
is.
shallow with that brick, and
but then you got the padding.
You got padding too. Yeah, it's tricky.
1-2 again to Needham. Needham spoiling off good pitches. Again, a courtesy runner on at first. I didn't quite catch the number, so I'm not certain who it is. If anything, it might be Riley Fagan once again.
I believe it is Paisley Needham there.
Paisley Needham's at the plate.
What were you asking about?
Courtesy runner.
Oh, runner.
Needham pokes it, but Callie Klawinski placed perfectly for the second out. I'll bring Amari Bradford to the plate.
Now batting number 11, Shug Bradford.
2 out in the inning. Bradford 0 for 1 with the strikeout. She swings and misses at the rise ball. Fagan at first. The 0-1 to Bradford. Swing and a miss again.
Go up top in the first pitch and go right back inside and off speed. And it's a nasty little sequence there. Go outside with this one.
Throw it about her maybe get her fishing. We'll foul that one back. In the 8-9-1 for the Lady Hornets will come to bat in the top of the 4th. Chloe Sanders, Riley Hammond, and J.J. Duke. Another 0-2 to Bradford. Popped up, and it's going to get out of play off to our left. No balls, 2 strikes. Bradford just stays alive.
Way out in front of it. Just barely got a piece of that one. Staying alive.
Duke's 0-2 again. Bradford leaves it for ball 1. I watched it on the monitor. Just a hair outside.
Yeah. It's a great pitch, though.
Duke gets the sign. 1-2. Popped foul yet again.
I go right back at it. Right back at that spot.
JJ comes set, 1-2 once again. That's popped foul by Bradford. Out in front of that one from JJ Duke. JJ, though, on her right side for her, she's still ahead in the count. A lot of pitches thrown in this AB between her and Bradford. The 1-2 once again. Popped foul. I mean, the swing sign's on all the time. At what point do you just throw it about her? Try and get her.
Yeah, she took the one just outside, so I don't really think so. I don't know.
Who wins the battle? JJ Duke does. That retires the side, but a Kennedy Bradley solo shot has put Melissa in front 2-1 here in White House. Huntsville's 8-9-1 to the plate when we return.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Through 3 full on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Melissa with a 2-1 lead here in the area round of the UIL 5A playoffs. Alongside Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. We go to the top of the 4th. Chloe Sanders, Riley Hammond, and JJ Duke will be the ones that come to the plate here in this top of the 4th inning, trying to respond after the Kennedy Bradley solo shot.
We were talking about, Carlos, in the break. Got to respond here and tie this ball game up. You had runners on 1st and 3rd there with 1 out. And couldn't get anything home.
Chloe Sanders swings and fouls the first pitch back.
Right on it, just way under it.
And Sanders swung at the first pitch she saw in the ball game against Alex Starr and popped it right to shortstop Kagan Crabtree. 0-1, down low. One on the way. It's inside, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Carlos, you just look at the left side to our dugout. It's intense.
Indeed it is, as they're looking to get the bullpen door closed. Ultimately would avoid of a ball ending up in there. I don't know how, if it would land fair, but anyway. 2-1 count on Chloe Sanders against Alex Starr. Rounds that one. Diving Crabtree. She's going to have no play. An infield hit. Chloe Sanders. That's a good way to start.
Huntsville getting on the first at bat every time. Got to find a way to get her home now. And I wouldn't be surprised here if find a way to. Yeah, courtesy runner here. Looks like it will be.
Yeah, they're going to pull Chloe Sanders off the base paths here. They're going to trade it for speed. Halo Hernandez will courtesy run for her. This freshman has been impressive on the base pass this year, coming up here and one of the surprises, if you will. But it is 1 on and nobody out for the Lady Hornets. Tying run on base. Go-ahead run at the plate, Riley Hammond.
Just got to think if now here comes a potential steal and testing the freshman arm behind the plate here for Melissa. And Adrian, she's been good batting.
2 for 2.
See if she can throw it too.
She's had her struggles though behind the plate tonight. A couple of passed ball, wild pitches have been able to get away from her as she drops that one. It's a strike on Hammond.
All right, we got to stop with these stupid bunts. I mean,
they're just trying to get that tying run in scoring position.
I understand that, but
tries to lay it down again, but it goes foul. The thing for Riley Hammond last time, she was able to work out a 5-pitch walk. No balls, 2 strikes. Alex Starr comes set. Hammond stays alive. J.J. Duke in the on-deck circle. Oh, 2 again. Called strike 3, 1 away. First strikeout looking for Alex Starr. There's 1 out for your best hitter, J.J. Duke. I'm going to tell you right now, Luke, if she gets something she likes, she is swinging first pitch. Top of the order for the Lady Hornets, needing to cash in here in the 4th. Duke smokes it into left center field, down for a base hit. Hernandez with great base running is going to end up at 3rd. Duke's going to end up at 2nd. 2 on and 1 out for McHale.
And the Texas commit, a little slow there. Crabtree, she was looking to throw to 3rd there for Hernandez and gave the easy base there for Duke. Could have easily just been a single instead to get the runner to 2nd. And now the big spot for a senior here in McHale.
Base hit to the outfield, could plate them both. McHale is 0 for 2 with a pair of punch-outs.
Just looking to get some contact here on this ball.
She lays down a safety squeeze and it goes foul. I know Hernandez has got great speed, but Melissa was ready. Deep fly ball again. Will tie the game. And the senior breakthrough here for the Lady Hornets. Battling a future Spartan, the 0-1. McHale swears around again, fouls it.
Not even going to say what I want to say, Carlos.
I know. Von Rosenberg on deck. Oh, 2 to McHale. Leaves it high, ball 1. She swung at that pitch her last 2 times to the plate and wisely backed off.
She wanted to swing there too.
I'm looking in the gaps here. Anything in the gaps going to play them both if they can get it.
Oh, with both, yeah. I mean, Hernandez easily, of course. Duke speed for sure.
1-2. It's down low, ball 2. Wow.
Take a look at that one. That one looked pretty good from over here.
Empty bag over at first as well. Two balls, 2 strikes, Starr. McHale stays alive.
It was outside. Half a ball, maybe.
Huntsville's got to find a way to break through. Another golden opportunity with only 1 out. 2-2. Swing and a miss, 2 out.
Just laid on it.
Now they'll turn it over to Katie von Rosenberg. Can the Burger Queen break through again for the Lady Hornets? First pitch. Rosenberg. And that ball is not caught on the fly, but they get the out anyway at first. Huntsville loses another opportunity here at the dish. This top of the 4th inning, they still are down 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Huntsville and J.J. Duke will look to keep it there when we come back.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
We go here to the bottom of the 4th on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered up by KSAM Sports. Alongside Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Huntsville, back-to-back innings, getting runners to the last base before home plate, but are unable to cash in the 4th, and it'll be up to Duke to keep this a 2-1 ball game as we'll go to the 5th here in a little bit. Alongside Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. This broadcast on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network is copyrighted for the private use of our audience, and the other use of this broadcast or any other descriptions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. 7, 8, and 9 for Melissa Rihanna Wheeler. They'll start off against J.J. Duke. She grounded out to Chloe Klawinski, her only trip to the plate. Duke delivers strike 1. Update from around 5A. Sherman with a 3-2 lead on Kingwood Park in the top of the 6th. Lufkin and Lovejoy are tied 0-0, bottom 2. One game to decide who goes to the regional quarterfinals tonight. Huntsville in the hole right now, down 1, but still have some opportunities. As that one is looped into center field for a base hit for Rihanna Wheeler.
Now batting number 55, Izzy Gonzalez.
Now we'll turn it over to Isabel Gonzalez. Huntsville just needs something, a jolt here on defense. Gonzalez fouls back the first pitch she sees.
Let's go, Ford. Come on now.
Of course, we're not the only game going tonight on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Huntsville baseball in Game 2 of the bi-district round against our hosts tonight, White House. As Gonzalez fouls another one back. Check in on that game here real quick. White House with a 1-0 lead. They are in the bottom of the 5th, it appears.
Low-scoring games.
Very low-scoring games. 0-2 to Gonzalez. Popped up, but it's going to get out of play here off to our right into the Huntsville crowd. A good job by Bob Sly, associate pastor at Northside Baptist Church, my home church. Just to knock that one down. No balls, 2 strikes, the count remains. Oh, 2 again to Gonzalez. That's given a ride in the left center field. Back to that wall. Goodbye. Sixth home run on the year for Izzy Gonzalez has made this a 4-1 game. And a circle visit for Morgan Bryan.
He's kind of thinks she's just talking to her infield right here. Calm down. You know, we've been in this spot before, down early in the game, and have found a way late.
And you got to think.
The pole run might be coming, Carlos.
Well, they already ran one in the top of the fourth.
I think we might get another one here, Carlos.
Maybe. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. 9th in the order now in Hattie Winter.
Now batting number 1, Hattie
That's what Melissa
Winter.
does. They can get production top to bottom in the lineup. 2 long balls in this game. Winter starts off with the ball against J.J. Duke, and you look to that 3rd and the 4th inning on offense for the Lady Hornets. 2 golden opportunities to take the lead and put the pressure back on Melissa, but could not cash in, and now down in the hole, 3 runs. One to Winter. Foul back. Top of the order, Emily Johnson waits on deck for the Cardinals. The 1-2. Winter strikes out. 4th affordable plumbing strikeout for J.J. Duke, and a big out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th.
You know, it's so huge right there for Melissa. That's the 7 and 8 scoring there. And turning the lineup back over to the top.
Now batting
Now with
number
only
3,
1 out.
Emily Johnson.
You're going to see your other home run hitter on deck. And
it's Kennedy Bradley. Johnson at the plate. Slaps that one foul.
He's already been on base.
Got on via the walk, her first trip to the plate in the 1st. Huntsville will have the middle of the order batting in the top of the 5th inning. The 0-1 to Johnson. Johnson, foul tip in the glove, strike 2. JJ already 1 strikeout in the inning, looking for another, down 4-1. Slapper to short. Sanders, quick throw, 2 out. That'll bring it to Kennedy Bradley. Hit a home run off of Duke her last time to the plate. See how Duke approaches her here with 2 out and nobody on.
Just a sophomore, too.
Continue bringing rain for Melissa for a long time. Bradley deep in the box here against Duke with 2 out. She starts her off, strike 1 does Duke. Oh, 1 on the way. That is smoked into left. Enriquez can only watch as that one leaves the yard. 3 home runs in the game, 2 of them from Kennedy Bradley, and Melissa puts up a 3 spot here in the 4th.
Now batting number 0, Kagan Crabtree.
That's the thing, Melissa. 4 of their runs have come via the long ball tonight, something that they have been ever present about. And now your back is against the wall if you're Huntsville. You're just trying to get out of this inning and stop the bleeding as Crabtree makes contact with that pitch, but fouled it back. Oh, 1. Crabtree takes ball 1.
Let's go, Jay.
The 1-1 to Crabtree. Crabtree fights it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Zunker, Callie Klawinski, and Jazz Enriquez to the plate in the top of the 5th, down 5-1. JJ shakes off one, gets the one she likes, looking for her 3rd strikeout of Crabtree. She doesn't get a swing that time. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, Jay.
2-2. Looped into right. Hammond takes the basket catch, but the damage is done. Melissa with a 5-1 lead as we go to the latter 3 innings. Huntsville's offense has got to get off the snooze bar, get off the deck, and start to chip away at the Melissa Cardinals as they smell blood in the water as we go to the 5th.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
We go to the 5th on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Alongside Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. A 5-1 lead for the Melissa Cardinals after 2 home runs in that bottom of the 4th inning. That put things a little further ahead for the heavily favored Cardinals, but the Huntsville Lady Hornets still trying to show some fight, needing to chip away here in the 5th. You'll start off with a 4, 5, and 6. Emily Zunker,
Leading off the top of the 5th,
one of the seniors on this roster, to dig in.
Zunker.
Zunker's 1-0 is popped into center. And making the catch, Johnson, 1 out.
First time the Lady Hornets haven't been able to get on base in the first at-bat. And since, what, the 2nd inning?
Now batting number 3, Callie Klawinski.
And they got on in the 1st, and the 3rd, and the 4th. But you can just, you feel, in that bottom of the 4th inning, you felt the momentum just slip away.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, both times, 2 runners on base with 1 out. I feel like if you could have gotten back, I mean, you could easily be at 5 runs right now if you're Huntsville.
They have.
At least 3.
You got to find a way to chip away every inning and then keep Melissa at bay on the other side. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Callie Klawinski. She was hit by the pitch her first time to the plate.
But you know what? I mean, if you're the Lady Hornets, you know, Melissa hits a few home runs. Hey, I mean, that's just good for them, right? We got to find a way to respond.
Ball 2.
You can do that by being selective here and
work some walks.
Exactly.
Can work some walks here, add traffic to the base paths, and find the timely hit. That is something they haven't had tonight, was the timely hit outside of maybe the 1st inning. Lewinsky swings and misses, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Compact, smooth swings. No home runs. No hero ball.
Ball outside, ball 3.
Good eye.
Jazz Enriquez on deck. Payoff. Lewinsky fights it off. Huntsville got their one run in the top of the first inning on a drop third strike with the bases loaded. They put runners on in the third and the fourth in scoring position, couldn't break through, and now with your back against the wall, you got to find a way to break through. Another payoff from Alex Starr. Glowinski takes ball 4. One out walk worked by the senior for Enriquez.
Good fight there. Carlos, if I see a bunt right here, I'm going to be upset.
Number 17,
That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
You have to be aggressive. You can't trade.
This headset might be in the field, Carlos, after I get done with it.
I understand. Enriquez swings the first pitch, pops it up. Will it get out of play? No, it stays in. For Gonzalez, 2 out. Huntsville with the outs starting to become a premium here.
Now batting number 2, Chloe Klowinski.
It'll be Chloe Klowinski that comes to the plate here. Trying to keep the inning going for the Lady Hornets. One outside, Callie Klowinski just gets back in time. Ball gets away from Gonzalez briefly. On the way, Klowinski puts it into right, but it's going to hang up there. For Melissa to retire the side here in the top of the 5th inning. Huntsville not able to add anything. They still remain down 5-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. J.J. Duke looks to keep it right where it is when we come back.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner Chevrolet in Huntsville. If you've been looking for a great deal, don't look any further than Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville. Come get a crew cab $1,500 truck and take up to $10,000 off the MSRP. We have Chevy Trax as low as $20,995. Do you want to go all electric? We have the all-new Bolt EV, Bolt EUV, and the Chevy Blazer. Do you need a heavy-duty truck? We've got 3/4 tons and 1 tons in stock ready for you to take home now. Some restrictions may apply, so hurry to Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville and take advantage of these great deals and great inventory, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Go to the bottom of the 5th on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. 5-1 lead for the Melissa Cardinals. J.J. Duke here will deal with a 4, 5, and 6. Hutton Adrian will start things off, and she is 2 for 2 tonight. Pair of singles right back in to center field. Huntsville down to 6 outs on the other side.
Off the bottom of the 5th,
try and keep their season alive.
Adrian.
Adrian fouls back the first pitch.
I'll say one thing, man, Melissa, they take big swings.
They do.
Up and down that order.
3 home runs in the game, 2 of them from Kennedy Bradley.
I mean, outside of the 1 and 9 hole, I think every single one is just swinging for the fences every time. Which, I mean, when that works, that's awesome. But sometimes, you know, that can go stale and not, you know, not produce.
Oh, 2. Just low, ball 1. Score updates. Kingwood Park's taking the lead on Sherman 4-3. Top of the 7th. Lovejoy with a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the 3rd against Lufkin. 1-2 from Duke. Just outside. Two to Adrian. Adrian into right. Hammond. 1 out.
Big first out there for Lady Hornets.
It's the first time they've set Hutton Adrian down tonight. They'll bring the 5-hole hitter up, Paisley Needham.
It just feels like there are just no easy outs.
Now batting
Up
number
and down
10,
this order.
All
Paisley
night, man.
Beal.
One out. Needham. Swing and a miss. Oh, 1. Needham, a swing and a miss. Time called here. Cassie Crabtree talking things over with her 5-hole hitter, Needham. A couple wild swings in this at-bat. Coming up empty.
Right there, head coach Crabtree there for Melissa. Just trying to settle in. Needham here and just take a deep breath and reset. That's what that's all about there if you're Melissa.
After the pause, no balls, 2 strikes, 1 away in the bottom of the 5th. Just outside there from Duke. No chase that time from Paisley Needham. One, 2 with 1 out. Needham. Kind of a golf swing there. You know a lot about that, and just fouled it off.
Not gonna lie, Carlos. Last time I played, it's not pretty.
One, 2 again. Needham fouls off another.
Got to play around Mr. Foster.
Ah, good buddy from the Huntsville item. Another 1-2 on the way. Skips to the plate, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A 2-2 count here. You got 1 pitch to work with if you're Duke. I'd keep it in the zone here and I'd try to attack.
She does attack. Needham pops it up. Shallow center. Sanders. 2 out. Out in the inning. To Amari Bradford we go. Again, this is what you want if you're Huntsville. On defense, if you can get these outs, you have the 7, 8, and 9 for the 6th. You prevent the top of the order from coming up. Well, you hope that your offense on the other side is able to rally. Bradford, another wild swing and a miss, 0-1.
Talk about Bradford struggling tonight, but 6 home runs on the year, Carlos, and that's 360.
There's not a bad bat in this lineup.
There really isn't.
And you got to give a lot of credit to Melissa. They've capitalized in big ways tonight. 0-1. Bradford, half swing, checked it, 1-1.
It's a mixed bunch too. It's not like just all stacked seniors and juniors. I mean, they got freshmen, sophomores, junior, seniors, all with up and down the lineup.
This team in the future, they're going to remain in Region 2. They are going to be a force in Region 2 for years to come. As Bradford swings and misses, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Especially in 5A, if they don't move up.
And that's a vastly growing community up there in Northeast Dallas, so they could very well, before long, at the next realignment, end up in 6A. 2 out in the inning. Nobody on, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul tip, but off the glove of Von Rosenberg. The at-bat will continue. Huntsville's 8, 9, and 1 to the plate in the top of the 6th. One, 2. Popped up. Shallow left. Sanders in foul ground. Makes the catch. Side is retired. For the first time tonight, Melissa goes 1, 2, 3. Huntsville down 4 runs. They're down to their final 6 outs. They need to chip away in the top of the 6th before things start to get further out of hand. We'll be back here in a moment.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Here we are in the top of the sixth, 5-1, the Melissa Cardinals. Second place team out of 13-5A, battling the district champs of 16-5A, trying to get away with a one-game victory, which is all either of these teams need to advance. Winner will face Sherman in Kingwood Park. Huntsville down to their final 6 outs, and they've got to be selective of how those outs happen. Chloe Sanders will start things off here in the top of the sixth. Alongside Luke Scott, I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Thank you for joining us here tonight on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Huntsville has had their opportunities tonight to break through. Now it's crunch time. Sanders starts it off, a grounder to third. 1 out. Sharply hit ball, but right to the glove of really the player of the game tonight for Melissa and Kennedy Bradley.
Now batting number 13, Riley Hammond.
Out of the 9-hole hitter, Riley Hammond.
Just on top of it and early. There, solid contact, just right to her.
Hammond takes strike 1.
Sanders a little bit later on that. That's within that, between short and third right there, and lead off single.
Back 0-2. Duke in the on-deck circle. One out, nobody on, 0-2. Outside, ball 1. Riley Hammond's worked the walk tonight. She did that her first time to the plate. Trying to find a way on base to set up the top of the order. The 1-2. Ball outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alex Starr's pitched a masterpiece. Only 1 run given up. Hammond backed off of the rise ball. Goes back from 0-2 to work it full.
And being selective, you just don't hope she's looking at for a walk. Gotta stay aggressive here, 3-2.
Payoff. Swing and a miss, 2 out. Another strikeout in the books for Alex Starr, but the top of the order back around for the Lady Hornets.
Now batting number 4, JJ Duke.
If this ball is anywhere near the zone, Carlos, Duke's swinging at this.
Couple of hits tonight for JJ Duke, 2 for 3. Single and a double. Does find the zone, but is selective and starts behind 0-1. If you're JJ here, you don't need to play hero. Yeah, run's nice, but you're down 4. Yeah, trust the rest of your top of the order can make something happen. One. Duke fouls it back. Swung at ball 2. 7, 8, and 9 due up for Melissa in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-2. Duke lays off ball 2.
It's a good eye there from Duke.
2-2. Duke pops it up. Bradley ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Lady Hornets. They're down to their final 3 outs of this season. They'll try to keep this a 5-1 game as we go to the bottom of the 6th.
At Mid-South Fiber Internet, we understand the importance of quality service.
We don't just work here, we live here too.
Helping our communities any way we can.
Connecting communities one line at a time.
Working around the clock for you.
We are committed to service.
Committed to our communities.
We are committed to you.
Mid-South Fiber Internet, local, reliable service you can count on. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com.
We are in the bottom of the 6th inning, still a 5-1 game on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Duke will like to keep this a 4-run ball game. With your heart of the order due up, with your final 3 outs in the top of the 7th. She'll face the 7, 8, and 9 of Melissa here, Rihanna Wheeler. Got a base hit off of Duke her last time to the plate, setting up Isabel Gonzalez for a 2-run blast. There's one thing is for certain, the Lady Hornets this season in many situations have gotten a lot of their runs in the 5th, 6th, and 7th innings. And they're going to need 4 in the top of the 7th.
That's true. That's true, Carlos. They've been one of those teams that
thrives in the late going.
Just find a way.
Time is called here by Morgan Bryan. As Dustin McCoy pulls out his lineup card. As things fall silent here in White House.
I'm trying to listen to see what they're saying, Carlos.
I'm sorry. Well, either way, we'll play on.
I think it was just a counting error there. I think head coach Morgan Bryan had them in a different part in the lineup.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Two. Fly ball to right. It's going to stay in the park for Hammond. 1 away. I'll turn it over. 8th in the order. Isabel Gonzalez hit a home run her last time to the plate.
Izzy Gonzalez.
Duke has set down the last 5 she's faced. First pitch, Gonzalez pops that one up. Allie Klawinski doesn't have to move much, and she has it for a 2nd out.
Too stress-free right there. Got to finish out now.
9th in the order, Hattie Winter.
9-hole and try to not let this inning get to the top here.
That was the goal. You got to get through the 5th and the 6th clean. 4, 5, 6, they did that. 7, 8, now the 9. Winter pops it in foul ground. Chloe Klawinski has it on the run. Side retired. Huntsville down to their final 3 outs as we go to the top of the 7th inning. They need 4 to tie, 5 to take the lead. A big hill in front of them, but can they do it? Find out when we return to White House.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner Chevrolet in Huntsville. If you've been looking for a great deal, don't look any further than Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville. Come get a crew cab $1,500 truck and take up to $10,000 off the MSRP. We have Chevy Trax as low as $20,995. Do you want to go all electric? We have the all-new Bolt EV, Bolt EUV, and the Chevy Blazer. Do you need a heavy-duty truck? We've got 3/4 tons and 1 tons in stock ready for you to take home now. Some restrictions may apply, so hurry to Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville and take advantage of these great deals and great inventory, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Welcome to the top of the 7th on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Huntsville down to their final 3 outs. Need 4 to tie, 5 to take the lead. And Eris McHale to the plate to try and ensure this is not her final at-bat at the high school level.
Carlos, I said it during the football season all the time, the Hornet is a savvy little insect. The Hornet will find a way, somehow, some way.
1-0. Kale fouls it back.
Yeah, good cut. She's right on it, just a little below the ball there.
Update from around. Sherman takes game 1 against Kingwood Park, 5-4. Lovejoy up 2-0 in the bottom of the 4th on Lufkin.
Is that a doubleheader?
I don't
tonight?
know. I don't think so. I'll have to find out. 1-1. Called strike 2. McHale's had the flair for the dramatic before in a 3 RBI double in game 2 of the regional quarterfinals a year ago.
I think she is due.
0 for 3 tonight. Tie for a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes dropped by Adrian.
Ball inside there. Any closer, that would have been off the elbow.
Pitch. It's outside, ball 3. Battles back from 0-2. Kale strikes out. One out in the inning. Melissa 2 outs away.
Now batting number 9, Katie von Rosenberg.
One out here in the 7th on Rosenberg. Lays off ball 1. Von Rosenberg trying to just find a way on base. Strike 1. One from Starr. Von Rosenberg through the right side, bobbled, and Von Rosenberg will reach with a slide. Not the prettiest of slides, but that'll work.
I think she tripped, Carlos.
He thinks she did. I believe that was Mari Bradford that bobbled that ball at second base. So 1 on.
Now batting number 5, Emily Zunker.
I'll bring Emily Zunker to the plate with 1 out. Zunker, of course, on her way to Angelina College. One of the premier spots in the junior college level. Trying to keep the game alive. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think that was the first pitch swing no matter what.
Oh, 1. Ball 1. Ball 1 strike, Von Rosenberg on it first. Leaves it up. Does Alex Starr. 2 balls, 1 strike. Luke, you and I talked off the air. Got to be selective in this inning.
For real. I feel like this has been their most selective so far. I mean, you got to credit they've come out aggressive and swinging.
Zunker fouls that one to Brianna Palomino. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we talked about it all night. Huntsville has had their chances to break through. Back-to-back innings where you had runs in both scoring positions.
I mean, bases loaded in the first with
Bases
2 outs.
loaded in the first with 2 out.
You get the 1 run in second and third, both with 2 runners on and come up empty.
Brutal. 2-2. Left low, ball 3.
And you see right after those, at top of second and third, the bottom of the third happens for Melissa, and that's the 3-run. Bottom of the fourth. Sorry, I mean, it's right after, right? So.
Yeah. Payoff from Starr. Zunker stays alive and fouls it off. Emily Zunker can work a walk. It would move the tying run in the on-deck circle. They'll find a way on base anyhow. Payoff again. Zunker, little roller, but it does spin foul. Whew. One of those scary ones.
Yeah, you'll take it. And that's a tough play to make for either team right there when it's just rolling down the line. That could easily just be an infield single waiting to happen.
Even worse, an errant throw.
Even an errant throw. Yeah, right past and down that right field corner.
Zunker's flied out the center, last 2 trips to the plate after singling to starter 9. Another payoff from Starr. Zunker hits it into center. Johnson 2 out. Huntsville down to their final out. It'll be Callie Klawinski that digs in.
Now batting number 3, Callie Klawinski.
And Von Rosenberg is on at first. And the last senior in this top half of the lineup to dig in. Alex Starr's first pitch. Ball 1 low. Huntsville got that 1 run in the first with 2 out.
Yep.
Just finding a way to extend this game. 1-0. Lewinsky pops this one up. Second baseman makes the grab. Amari Bradford. And that's your ball game. Melissa advances on to the regional quarterfinals. They win this one tonight 5-1. Huntsville's season comes to an end here at a 29-5 record on the year. At the end of the day, one of these teams had to come away with the win. Unfortunately, tonight for Huntsville, it is the Melissa Cardinals. The Bill Fick Ford postgame wrap-up is next on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion hitter, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
At Mid-South Fiber Internet, we understand the importance of quality service.
We don't just work here, we live here too.
Helping our communities any way we can.
Connecting communities one line at a time.
Working around the clock for you.
We are committed to service.
Committed to our communities.
We are committed to you.
Mid-South Fiber Internet. Local, reliable service you can count on. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com.
Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
At Mid-South Fiber Internet, we understand the importance of quality service.
We don't just work here, we live here too.
Helping our communities any way we can.
Connecting communities one line at a time.
Working around the clock for you.
We are committed to service.
Committed to our communities.
We are committed to you.
Mid-South Fiber Internet. Local, reliable service you can count on. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Welcome me back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We have gone final here this evening. Huntsville, unfortunately, drops this one tonight, 5-1 to the Melissa Cardinals. Melissa advancing on to the regional quarterfinals for another straight year. And Huntsville's season ends tonight, 29-5 on the year. An unbelievable season for the Lady Hornets. Just, I think the difference tonight, the timely hit was just not there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you look at that first 3 innings and bases loaded with 2 outs. You get 1 run, and that's it. You know, you like to get at least 2 from that. And then back-to-back innings, you know, 2 runs on, or 2 runners on base with only 1 out, and just unable to get anything across the board. And tough, really tough there for the Lady Hornets. But also you have to credit Melissa. I mean, this is a really good club over there. Lady Cardinals, I mean, year in, year out, you know, they're always contending in 5A, and here we are once again, and you know, they're doing the same exact thing. And you know, I would not be surprised if this team wins state. I mean, this is how good. That's about how good this team is. Out of region too. I mean, this is.
And they're going to be good for years to come.
Oh yeah, I mean, they got players up and down that lineup, freshman through senior, that contributed tonight, and you got to credit them.
I mean, it was a sophomore that hit 2 big home runs in the third and the fourth. They got a bright future ahead of them, and you know, that's nothing to take away here from Huntsville. They got to this spot here for a reason. An unfortunate draw with one of the best teams, not only in the state but in the country. Number 23 on Max Preps in the nation.
Yeah, it's a little unlucky there at the coin flip in there, but you know, that's how they decided to decide the district, and that's what happened. That's behind us now, and you know, talking more about the Lady Hornets. I mean, Carlos, I mean, they've showed some great fight all year, and it just didn't come out tonight with the wind, and you know, that happens. But still, great season from them, from the 6 seniors. They really did great all year. And you hate to lose in the second round, but, it's just one of those things that someone's got to come out with the win. Sometimes you don't. And that happens in these 1 games, too.
Huntsville has seen their season end here before. It was 2 years ago, and you and I's first year here together ran into a buzzsaw in Royce City and unfortunately dropped that one in 2 games here in White House. But that's why you play the game. You play the game to try to win, but it's not the case of who wanted it more. It was just, Melissa's talented. They have a lot of talented players on that team. You have a pitcher that's going to Michigan State to play Power 5 softball. You have a shortstop who's going to go play for one of the best teams in college softball in the Texas Longhorns, so it's nothing to take away from them.
They're number 1 ranked right now, aren't they?
One of the top teams right now. So let's step aside and take a break. We'll see if we can get a word from head coach Morgan Bryan when we come back here on the Bill Fick Ford post-game wrap-up on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in decaf roadman.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Welcome you back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network powered by KSAM Sports. Still waiting to see if we can get a word with head coach Morgan Bryan, but letting our players just try to soak this one in a bit because let's talk about this senior class, 6 of them. A lot of them 4-year starters. I mean, you look at what J.J. Duke's done in her career. I mean, let me tell you right now, Mark Kumpion at Tarleton, he's getting a gem of a player.
For 1 year until she leaves and goes to a bigger program. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, that girl has just been incredible. I've watched her for 4 years, and she has been nothing but spectacular for the Lady Hornets. She shared the circle her freshman year with Kylie Lehman, and then took over from there. Shared the circle with Hope Grant for her middle 2 years, and then, of course, shared it this year with Riley Hammond and Emily Zunker. I mean, it's been absolutely an incredible ride for her. Riley Hammond, another senior we'll talk about here in a moment. 69 career wins for J.J. Duke, 684 strikeouts in her career. She finishes tonight with 204 strikeouts on the season. She's an absolute dynamite player who the Lady Hornets are going to sorely miss.
I mean, it's one of the best in program history, maybe the best. And, it's tough, losing a player like that. But, she's been so good for this program, and she's brought in fire. Every game it feels like she's always been on it, and no player that I've seen from Huntsville has really showed as much fight, as much dedication, and just sheer will every game, day in and day out. Always bringing the heat, and one to make you laugh, one to get you fired up, and one to hit the long ball, doubles, singles, triples. Striking people out. I mean, she's done it all for this program, and you just can't say enough about Duke.
Looking at the other seniors, I mean, you think of Eris McHale. I mean, I know she had a tough night tonight at the Dish, but has been a person to step up for the Lady Hornets over the years, and she's come up with the clutchest of hits. The Lady Hornets are going to miss her, too, second in the order. I mean, you look at Katie Von Rosenberg, your stalwart at catcher for 3 straight seasons, taking over for Kylie Grisham. After her freshman season, and she has been, her and J.J. Duke, I mean, they're tied at the hip. They're attached at the hip. Absolutely incredible. You've looked at Emily Zunker. I mean, I can't say enough about that young lady right there. That girl's been through so much, not only on the field, but in her life as well. This girl's dealt with injuries, and some of them even life-threatening, but that girl just continues to bounce back from them. She collected her first career varsity win in the circle a week ago right here in Texas High, and she'll remember that for the rest of her career as she moves on to Angelina College. Again, like I said at the end of the game, one of the top junior college programs here in the Lone Star State of Texas. So
I mean, they're right there with Tyler Junior College, McLennan. You see it all the time. Those programs constantly churn out. And, you know, I wouldn't be too surprised if Zunker gets a little bit more healthy and gets a little bit stronger. Someone's going to be calling her name soon, too.
Sky's the limit for her as well. And then, of course, your remaining seniors, Callie Klawinski, a four-year starter for the Lady Hornets. She was playing third base right there. My first broadcast here back in 2021, right there at third base. And I knew right from the get-go she was going to be an absolute incredible player, and she moves to the other side of the infield. And one thing that she had special this year, she got to share that right side of the infield with her younger sister, Chloe Klawinski. And, of course, that's always a special thing to be able to play with your sibling. And Lady Hornets are going to miss her, too. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, Riley Hammond. Stellar in the outfield, and I will never forget for the rest of my career, last year against Kingwood Park at home at Cape Bar Ross Park, a game-ending double play that she was the front end of.
She's done it everywhere. She's helped in the infield a little bit, outfield in all three positions, at pitcher. She's been incredible. I mean, this whole senior class has been great.
I will now turn it over to our head coach in Morgan. Brian, no worries, Coach. I understand.
Oh, no, he almost tripped over the chair, so I felt like I almost pushed him down.
No, you're okay. But, Coach,
okay.
Here, let's turn this way. Camera's over
you're fine.
here.
Hi.
Hi,
that's me.
Here, let me flip over here. There we go. Coach, a tough loss tonight here against Melissa. 5-1 loss here tonight. Just some overall thoughts on this one this evening.
Trying to make sure my cord doesn't run away. You know, at the end of the day, I'm proud of my kids. I wish we had made adjustments. You know, we were just talking about it, and you can go play X's and O's all day long, but basically, you know, I thought we were better prepped for it. I thought we were ready. We had them in situations several times, and we couldn't execute in those situations. So, you know, you're danged if you do, danged if you don't. But we had several times that we could have – oh, there it is. Hey. We could have made those adjustments. We just didn't. And leaving 8 runners on base really, really hurts in that scenario. But I think overall we played a great game. I think we played great defense. I can't really ask for more of my kids. We just didn't make the adjustments when we needed to.
What can you say about this team? I mean –
oh, there's a lot.
I know you can. You said a lot already to me, but 29-5. I mean, it's a record not to shake anything at. I mean, not to discredit. I mean,
Absolutely.
It's one of the best parts you've had in your career in Huntsville at large. Just what else can you say about that team and the fight they've had all year?
That's exactly it. You know, we've talked about it. We've talked about it all year long. But to go 29-5 is pretty impressive. Would have loved to get to that 30, but you know, it just wasn't in our cards today. But just to be able to do what they've done throughout the year, be able to fight against the odds, be able to fight against teams like that. You know, you've gone up against some great opponents this year, and we've done some great things, and we just got beat once, and it's okay. It is what it is, and we've just got to go with it and roll with the punches. But that team right there has done more than anyone can imagine. They've grown closer this year. Gonna make me cry, sorry. But they've done it all. They've done everything that they could. They just couldn't get to where we wanted to go. So.
What can you say about that senior class? I mean, you're 4 years.
Oh, that's a mess.
Together.
That senior class is special. That senior class is really special. We were talking about that earlier. They're probably one of the most decorated classes that I've ever had the privilege of coaching. Some of them have been allowed to get closer to me than probably I ever have in 10 years, which is kind of scary. They're a rowdy bunch. They're a mess. But they will definitely be missed. I was telling them earlier, all 6 of those spots are hard to fill, and next year it's gonna hurt a little bit. But we're gonna come back and we'll be better, and we'll figure it out.
Well, let's talk about the future. I mean, not despite losing these 6 seniors, you return a lot of players that got to cut their teeth this year as young freshmen.
Absolutely.
And as well as upperclassmen alike as well. Just, I mean, what can you say about what's next for Lady Hornet softball?
You know, the one thing that we didn't skimp on is trying to make sure that we got our feet wet. So at the end of the day, those 6 seniors have taught those girls what it is to be a Huntsville Hornet, what it is to be in our program, and what it's like and what the expectation is. So at the end of the day, you know, we expect something from them each and every day, and I think those 6 seniors have definitely done a good job of transferring that down to the underclassmen and making sure that they're ready and know what we're out to do every single day.
Well, Morgan, on behalf of my entire crew,
yes,
I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done to help us make these broadcasts possible.
Absolutely.
This has been a joyride for 4 years.
4 years.
You guys have, you know, gotten me hyped more than, you know, I could ever imagine in some games, even the rest of my crew as well. And there's been times, too, where I'm just like, what are they going to say next? But
it's a whole bunch.
It is a whole bunch. I can't thank you enough on behalf of our crew again for all the support that you've given us to help make this possible. And I'm looking forward to what's next. And
Absolutely.
I thank you so much.
We thank you for 4 years because I know you've grown close to us too, and we've been very blessed to have you and have the love that you give to our program and everything else. So we're very thankful for you and, of course, your staff and everything that you guys done for us as well.
Well, that love won't stop as the years go by.
We know.
I may not have this headset on past today, but I may be the loudest person at your new digs.
Once a Hornet, always a Hornet.
Indeed it is.
That's what they say.
Morgan, thank you so much for
Yes,
your
sir.
time. And
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
Thank you. I'll hand it back to my broadcast partner. I'll let you walk back over here. How are we going to do this, brother?
Let's go back in my regular spot.
Yeah, we'll just go back to your regular spot, and we'll let me clear that. Real quick here, this is the part I've been loathing for the better part of this week, and really my entire career once I took this over in 2021. What else can I say that hasn't already been said? You know, me and my crew love this group. We love the Hornets. There's no doubt about that. We talk about it on car rides all the time, you know, and just we look forward to getting to do these games, and I can't thank Huntsville ISD enough. I can't thank Huntsville High School, Huntsville Hornet Athletics, Rodney Southern, our great athletic director and football coach, Melissa Blackburn, our athletics business specialist, Cody Hassel, our assistant athletic director. I can't thank all the entire staff at Huntsville for the support they give to us on a regular basis. They've been great for these 4 years of doing Lady Hornet softball, and I can't thank them enough. I can't thank Lady Hornet softball enough. Every coach and player that's come through. We could be here all night listing off every player that we've called a game for, but of course Morgan Bryan, Brianna Palomino, Cecily Rigsby, Cole Bohannon, as well as Jennifer Standelin. We can't thank them enough for everything that they did for us to just talk to us in pregame and talk to us postgame. We can't thank them enough. As well, of course, every player, including the ones that are out there on the field and out here on the deck. I can't thank these parents enough here. This is one of the best supported group of parents that I've ever seen across many different sports. My first year here, as a matter of fact, it was right here in White House. If you don't know this, in 2021, me and Jordan tag team doing these games. And I was by myself here one night. It was a grinder of a game, 17-12. We won that one. We beat White House that night, but I was packing everything up, and I can just vividly remember about 5 or 6 parents walking over to me and was like, "What can we do to help you to get out of here?" Yeah. And that's gone a long way for me.
Well, Carlos, you don't mean to interrupt here, but behind any successful program, you have to have parents that are supportive, that are always right there, willing to help no matter what. And that's what this group has done, and it's been every single player, every single parent feels like it's always here at the games, always supporting all the players, not just their own, but the friends, even all the enemies on the teams. That there's always been a few. Yeah. When parents are always just right behind there and ready to help no matter what, that's special.
Parents, relatives. Everybody that has been, all family members. This is a family here. That's what it is at the end of the day. It's a great family here at Lady Hornet softball, and can't thank them enough. I can't thank our folks back at KSAM enough. Tim Johnson, our general manager, Brian Reeder, our operations manager, Glenn Edwards, William Franz, our account executive, Larry Crippen, our news director, and our executive. Actually, I'll get to him in a minute. I can't thank those guys enough for just giving us the opportunity to be able to do this. Who else? I would be remiss if I didn't thank the man that made this possible 3 years ago, and his name's Rob Hipp. Gave me and Jordan this opportunity 3 years ago and has laid the foundation for what this broadcast crew is about. And I can't thank Rob enough. Rob, I don't know if you're watching here tonight, but Rob, thank you so much for the opportunity you gave us 3 years ago, and we're thankful to carry it on and carry on the legacy that you left behind for us, but we can't thank you enough. And now the rest of our crew. I can't thank Jordan Smith enough.
We're going to thank him?
Yeah, we're going to thank him. I love that guy to death. They call us the dynamic duo. I don't know why, but that man and I have cut our teeth together in this business for 5 years since I transferred to Sam Houston State University, and that man has become my best friend. I love that guy to death. This, along with our baseball game tonight, and depending on how that result went, I don't know how it went, but if Huntsville did end up losing, these are the final 2 games that Jordan Smith executively produced, as he's going to be moving on to, bigger and greater things. He's going to do incredible stuff. He's very heavily involved with the Rice Owls, and he's going to be an absolute force in the broadcasting realm there at Rice. So, Jordan, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, my friend, for everything you do on a regular basis for us. So I believe White House and Huntsville went final tonight, so those are our final 2 broadcasts of this regular season. So, Jordan, thank you. Thank you. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank our entire crew, everybody that has stepped up and gone behind a camera, put on a headset, drove, or just gave some semblance of support to this program and all of the Huntsville Hornet programs. We thank you, my guys here tonight, Houston Hardcastle, my broadcast partner Luke Scott, Christian Cortez, Stacy Brown, Eric Mays joined us this year. So many different people have helped make these broadcasts possible. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes.
Colin Neal,
the voice of Hornet baseball. We can't thank him enough, too. And I can't do it without these guys. And not only is it the last night for me, but it's the last night for a lot of these guys, too. This guy's about to graduate from Sam Houston. Our man Houston Hardcastle, he's going to graduate from Sam Houston. Christian Cortez is about to graduate. Colin Neal's about to graduate. Eric Mays is about to graduate. You guys have left incredible shoes to fill for whoever's going to step up here next year for us. And Luke, from the bottom of my heart, my brother, thank you for your dedication and your love for the Huntsville Hornets. Every Huntsville Hornet team, you did a great job doing Hornet basketball the last 2 years. And it's been a pleasure to share this headset with you for the last 3 years doing Lady Hornet softball. So, Luke, thank you.
Thank you. You've been awesome to me, Carlos. You've welcomed me into this world when I was a freshman in college. Found you and Jordan on Twitter via a friend, and brought me under your wing and helped me. Y'all are going to keep doing great things. I'm not going to go into this business. Y'all love it a lot more than I do, which you need to, right? So, right. But, so many great experiences, weather delays, long drives, driving through rain, driving through storms, lots of long hours, late nights with y'all. Y'all been wonderful to me.
Absolutely, dude. Wouldn't have had it any other way. Now we get to the part that I've been loathing for quite some time. If this is your first time tuning into this broadcast, it's been widely known that, now ultimately tonight, this is my final broadcast as the voice of Lady Hornet softball. When I took this opportunity 3 years ago, I did not know what to expect, and from the moment I stepped foot, I knew that this was going to be a family, and I can't thank everybody enough for the support that they have given me. I mean, I've gone on record and said, I don't think I've seen a lot of success that, God has blessed me without this team. I don't think I become the voice of the Bearcats without this team and allowing them to just help me build my craft. And I can't thank this program enough. And folks, it's not like I'm not leaving Huntsville at all. I'm going to get right back at it in the fall. Huntsville Hornet football for year number 3 with Brian Adams. I'm so much looking forward to that. And, hey, if this guy hangs around long enough, you may have not seen the last of him. He may be back on the sidelines come the fall as well. We'll see what the good Lord has. But, yes, tonight is my final broadcast. I can't thank y'all enough for your gracious support of not only my crew and I, but this incredible team. And even though I may not put this headset on again for the Huntsville Lady Hornet softball team, one thing's for certain, I'm going to be the loudest guy in that place whenever I'm able to be there. And that's not a prediction, folks. That's a spoiler. I'm looking forward to it, to be able to watch this from a different lens, and I assure you I will do my very best to find someone who can take over this spot wherever we will be in the spring next year and train them up to do it in a great, amazing way. So thank you so much. On behalf of our entire Hornet Nation Broadcast Network crew, Houston Hardcastle, Luke Scott, my name's Carlos Zimmermann. Thank you so much for riding with us all season long. And we'll see you in the fall for Huntsville Hornet football. And when the leaves change in the fall and it gives way to the spring, it will be time once again for Huntsville Lady Hornet softball come next March. Thank you so much. Good night from White House. Have a great rest of your Friday evening. Enjoy your weekend. And on the count of 3, one last time, my beautiful friend. 1, 2, 3. Sting 'em Hornets. Good night. God bless. And so long from White House.